Alright, welcome back to 2 Hours in a Trench Coat. I'm MinHearts3, and today we are back in Dragon Age Origins. It has been quite a while since we have been here. Why are you looking at me like that, Alistair? Oh, she's looking at you like that too. Alright, so continue, you two crazy kids. We have a lot of level ups at the moment. So, we just concluded the Urn of Sacred Ashes quest line. That's why we're here in Redcliffe Castle. Arl Eamon has been awoken, Isolde is still alive, Connor's still alive, Tegan's in his right mind, the urn has been found. We still have some things to kind of wrap up around the Urn of Sacred Ashes, but we'll get to that later, or we'll get to that in another video. Now we're on to, well, we're continuing the Arl of Redcliffe questline. So let me see here. So under the Blight, we have the Arl of Redcliffe. So now that Arl Eamon's awake, we have asked him for help in dealing with Loghain and his start of a civil war. Basically, it's like he doesn't think this is a true Blight, even though we've had these massive battles with Darkspawn, and there's been a lot of Darkspawn, but he's kind of like isolating the country and getting rid of the Grey Wardens. So we just need to figure out what he's doing and why he's doing this. But now we have Arl Eamon to help us, and he's proposed that we do a Landsmeet. Well, we can do a Landsmeet, set that up and everything, but now we have to finish Paragon of Her Kind, Nature of the Beast. Now we have to finish gathering our armies from there, so we have to go to those two places, figure out if they can help us or not. Well, not if they can help us, because they have to help us, because during a time of blight, or during a blight, people are required to help us. So the treaties, the Grey Warden treaties, that's what it's called. So we're going to do that, and then we need to figure out what to do at the Landsmeet, because Arl Eamon talked about making Alistair king, and he has said plenty of times, or at least a lot in that one time, that he really doesn't want to be king. And I can understand that, I guess. I mean, I'm not royalty, but I can understand being kind of common folk and kind of doing what you do. He's Grey Warden, and he has purpose there. Why would you want to give that up and be king? So we need to deal with that. We're going to go to camp. We're going to deal with our level ups. We're going to talk to our people. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see you there. Oh, it's Senior Enchanter. Wait, no, that's a Senior Enchanter. Hello.
Salutations, Grey Warden. We have been sent by the Circle of Magi to advise Redcliffe, until more mages can arrive from the tower.
What kind of advice can you offer?
To be truthful, Grey Warden, the first enchanter sent us here to guard Arl Eamon. His last flirtation with death was a close one after all, and must not be allowed to happen again.
Of course. When will the rest of the mages arrive?
A number of our fellow mages still need time to recover from their ordeal. The first enchanter assures us that the Circle will be ready to assist against the Darkspawn when the time comes.
Of course. Well, I will leave you to your business. Okay, so yeah, it's good that they're recovering quite swiftly from the Broken Circle quest. Okay, yeah, we can just leave. I think we've gotten everything that we needed to out of Redcliffe Castle. Everyone's slain a reverend, so it's like everything that's just gonna roll by, it's gonna be like slain a reverend. Alright, cool. I'm seeing Honolith show up again. I need to figure out what that's about and see if I have to go back there. I wonder if we have any gifts. Okay, first, let's pace ourselves. We need to level the people who need leveling up, and then deal with conversation-wise, well, gifts, and then conversation. Okay, so I do have the Reaver specialization, but that's because it's retroactive. Following through with the Urn of Sacred Ashes Colgrim route gets you the Reaver specialization, but if you didn't want to go down that route and you just wanted to do it for a Chivo, you can reload your save and you'll probably still have it. I'm not sure if that's tied to the Dragon Age Keep website or not, so don't actually quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because I started this without Dragonstone, the Dragon Age Keep website being tied to this, because I don't know what's going on with it, but anywho, I digress. Either way, I still have the Reaver achievement, so if you want to do that, and you didn't want to keep going down that bad route, or you didn't want to spoil the Earn Sacred Ashes, you can reroute your save, and you'll be totally fine. Okay, so we have all these lovely, lovely gifts. Okay, so Antivan leather boots go to Severin.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home.
Oh my gosh, a corrupt
And the
politician.
feet as well. Marvelous.
Plus 16? Oh my gosh. Where can I find more of these Antivan leather boots at? Okay, a small silver bar to
You have
Severin.
excellent taste.
The steel symbol of Andraste to
Oh,
Liliana.
how dear of you.
A stone warrior statuette to
Is that for
Alistair.
me?
Painting of the rebel queen to Sten.
Unexpected. Thank you.
A silver sword of mercy to Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you.
A locket to
A
Morrigan.
fine gift. You have my thanks.
Discovering dragon's blood to Wen. Where is she? There she is.
Oh,
There you go.
marvelous.
The golden demon pendant to Morrigan.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Well, no one else likes footwear like Liliana, so here you
Oh,
go.
how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Alright, cool. So all them hearts. Moderate magic. Everyone's all cool. So we'll get down to talking, and then we will jump right into it. Yeah.
You called.
Yes. What were you doing in that cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did.
Oh?
I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Okay, I can't say it's only an object, because some people have really strong ties to weapons and whatnot. I've known that. I know that. You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Okay. Alright then. That's where we'll start then. Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Alright, cool. So that starts the Sword of Beresad? Beresad. Yes. And plus 16 approval. Nice. Okay, so now we've got another quest on our hands from our companions. Okay, locate Sten's sword. Sten revealed to you the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers. He awoke without his sword. The Barasad valued their swords highly, and do not part with them until death. The thought that his sword might be lost drove Sten into a mindless rage. I told Sten that I would track down his sword. Alright, yep, we're going to do that. We still have other things that we need to do, like we need to take Alistair to go see his family, and then we need to kill Flemeth for Morrigan. I mean, but against those, well, I guess Alistair's would be the easiest. But then there's Sten's, and then there's Morrigan's, because it's Flemeth. And do you really think that old witch is gonna really go down with that fight?
Your desire is my command.
I ain't done talking to you yet. I have some questions.
Of course.
Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh? I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
And the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
Then make up something exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. But I guess if you're really curious, there's no harm in obliging. I have a couple of interesting-looking moles I can show you later, too, if you're interested. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
I think I understand.
Using the abilities I have came after years of education and discipline that was difficult to achieve, if rewarding. The sword training and religious doctrine all came later. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Well, that's not quite all in the past. I guess my home is with the Grey Wardens now. With you.
Really? I guess I like the sound of that. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
Oh? I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yes. Much to do. Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, Fine dresses and furs. And shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Ooh, I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery.
Oh,
In
wow.
soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Wouldn't that be hard to walk in?
I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room, perfect. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Oh, I know, right? So ugly and shapeless.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
When?
You're
going
quite
on?
taken with each other, aren't you?
Oh. Are we having a conversation like this one? Alright, I'll indulge, I guess. Yes, quite.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
So are you saying I might hurt Alistair?
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are both Grey Wardens, and he is the son of a king. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
What am I supposed to do? Tell Alistair to go away?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
So I should inflict pain now to avoid it later? Great logic.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Finally, someone realizes. Good boy. Okay, I'm thinking in this episode we're just gonna take Alistair to see his family and then hunt for Sten's lost sword. Maybe even try and kill Flemeth? Who knows? And then next time, we'll start a paragon of her kind. Alright. Cool. Yep, let's go then. Gather our party and venture forth? Yes, please. Okay, who do I want? Well, if anything, we can't bring Morrigan with us if we end up doing the quest to kill her mom, because she said, don't bring me. So, it's me.
Yes.
I was just gonna be a
Yes.
warrior heavy party then. And
Yes.
we'll bring Wynn. Sorry, Liliana, you got to sit this one out. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever had this many people, this many warriors in my party at once. Because I never play as a warrior, so there's not a chance to ever have 2 warriors in the party. Okay, Lake Galahad Docks. Yeah, let's start off with his quest, and let's head there. Better not fight anybody on our way there. Hey, it's this guy. What's up?
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Yeah, we need to figure out why is Orzammar just closed off right off the bat, or is it like something happened and now it's closed off? We've already asked him that. He doesn't want to talk about it, so let's see this discount of yours. Onward! It's nice when we get to run into him and we don't have to fight people along the way. Okay. I should probably mark this quest. Set it to active. Oh. You're praying on this high, steep hill. Are you okay? How is he doing that? Dear heavens. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Hello?
Back off! I was here first!
Watch your freaking tone. What are you doing?
What's it to you? I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
He sold you this spot? Does he own this land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Yes, truly. Alright then. I guess we're going to Orzammar then. Away we go. To Orzammar. Well, I guess all roads lead here anyway. Yo, no. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's an ogre.
I shall do as you say.
We need to dispatch the ogre. Alright, he's dead.
Very well.
Oh! Oh no! Night corpses? Why is there just a bunch of knights around here? In a pumpkin patch for all things. Toxic extract. Night corpse. Ogre. Just had money. Ooh, ooh. Now he looks like he's been stomping in the blood that looks like his shoes. Okay. This is strange. Ooh, elf fruit. But still, back to task at hand. That is really strange. We're just fighting in pumpkin patches now? Oh, the red crystal.
Arleman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
Oh, are these the only two that survived? My gosh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't help. I couldn't help more. Still, we must venture forth. We are on important business. Busyness. Oh, great. Frostback mountain paths. At least we get to go from... Oh.
Enemies approaching! Time a warden show. Loghain sends his...
Oh, great.
Very well. It shall be done. Very well.
Ha! I'm gonna die. When now? No? Alright. Get
we
up.
must fight.
And take a Polis, please.
At your order.
When? She needs Polis's. Okay, there's Sten. Oh, but I'm all the way over there. Not gonna be able to get me. Nope, just worry about yourself and him for right now.
Let's go!
You need
Polis.
help?
We might have to redo this. I'm not used to having
All right,
two.
off I go. Right.
Knock him the
As you
heck
wish.
down,
Very
because
well.
he's
On
way
it.
too
Very well.
powerful.
Done. All right. Right.
Oh great, Sten's dead again. Okay, and he wasn't moving. Okay, we'll have to play this a lot safer. Alright, thank goodness it auto-saved when we first showed up because I was not expecting that. Is that normal? You usually get ambushed when you first walk into Frostback Mountains? Dang boy, who hurt you? Can we change party? We can change party. I don't think I want... We'll have to do things very precisely. You need to... She can't afford to be a rogue. I mean, she is a rogue. She can't afford to switch weapons though. What is on my back? Stop looking at each other like that. She just has a regular longbow. Because I can't use Mage's Eye. It'll have to do. It really will. Because there's nothing we can do at this moment. I'm going to save it here just in case. And then if I have to, I'll have to switch party. And if I do, I'll bring Morrigan and Liliana. Because Morrigan, I've been having her upped into crushing prison and whatnot. I'm trying to think. Okay, everyone get into formation. I'm having them hold position right here. Because I want to draw the really powerful guy. The archers aren't going to move, but I want to draw the really powerful guy and his friend out. I think there's only 3 of them? 3 mobile people? So when we'll have over here, we'll have back here. I'm really getting in depth with this. I'm gonna move forward with stealth. We'll move Sten to right here, and we'll move Alistair to right here, and then we'll move them accordingly.
Yep. The waiting around part is awesome.
Don't be like that. I'm wondering, do you have sustained attacks? Sustained anything? It's talents. This is sustained spells.
Impossible.
Precision striking. Sheer force of will. The character remains in control of the battlefield, gaining a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun, knockdown effects. Duration of this mode. And Indomitable. Okay.
Yes?
I think
Your wish?
we're good to go. I think so. I might want to move them closer together, but I want them to be farther apart for right now to draw the ire of both of those people. Okay. You can do it. Did she not know?
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Loghain sends his
Run! Oh my gosh, keep running. Oh no, I'm gonna die up here. Who threw the fire? Alright. Weave. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to do.
Natara!
Sunder him to pieces.
Yes.
Where now?
Drigopolus. Pulse.
It shall be done.
Oh great, they all moved.
Direct me.
Alright.
Shall be as you say.
Yes.
Actually, yes you. Gosh, you go through your pulses a little too fast. No! Dang it. Revival, please. I'm hoping that's me over there in that circle.
Orders.
Okay, I'm up, awake, alert.
Your orders?
Pulse. Drink a gosh dang Pulse. What's the time on that life ward? A lot.
As you say.
Rupio.
Very well. It is begun. Very well. I need a moment of rest. I shall do it. I will fight if I must.
Oh my gosh, she's frying me to death. I think for right now, since the worst of it is done, move freely.
It shall be done, as you say. Very well. It shall be done.
Oh, we did it! Oh my gosh. We only have one pulse left. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Frozen lightning. Y'all better drop some freaking health pulses, kids, because that crap ain't cheap and it's hard to come by. Fire bolts. Yeah, he was using a crossbow. Why the game didn't drop the crossbow, I will never know. Let's entry kit. Dear heavens. Wait, I'm saving. I'm saving because I'm not doing that ever again. I don't want to do that ever again. Freaking Loghain sending people after us. If he wants to kill me, he could do it himself. Oh, okay, but we'll check back here real quick. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope, it just leads into the back of the camp. So we'll just go through the main gate. Sure, stupid after getting ambushed, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so this is the Frostback Mountains gates to Orzammar. Very deco. Very, very art deco. Some surface dwarves. A barrel. Duster leather boots, hardened. Okay. These aren't the people that we're looking for.
You know what the butcher told me today? There's a Grey Warden loose.
Really? And he hasn't been arrested?
Seems he's making an army.
Maybe you shouldn't lap up everything your butcher says.
Draw your weapon.
Are you talking to me?
Your weapon. Draw it.
Why? Are we under attack?
I want to see what you can do.
You want to fight me? Just like that?
You are a Grey Warden. How are you going to face an archdemon if you cannot face me?
It is a mystery, I'll admit.
I should let your weakness damn us all? Draw your sword. I'll try not to injure you permanently.
I don't have to prove anything to you, forget it.
So you do have a spine. Pity you don't use it.
Stan! Heavens! Hello.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
Oh, so I guess there's a really bad trade market happening at Orzammar at the moment. Or really good? I don't know. Hello.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Hopefully. How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Never mind. I should go.
Best of luck to you.
To you as well. So, people who go topside, as he just said, they are now castless, and they can no longer re-enter Orzammar. Oh, well. Hello.
You insult all of Ferelden with your actions.
Ooh, what's going on here?
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Yeah, I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Is everyone under civil war at the moment? What in the world is going on with the world? Heavens. A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Loghain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
The Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Yeah, okay.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Okay, looks like we're doing this then. Hopefully we'll find who we're looking for, having gained entry into Orzammar earlier than I thought.
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders
Those
not witness our
statues are
infighting.
dwarven paragons,
but your
if I remember
presence
right.
will be tolerated.
The best of their ancestors.
Alistair, but you do this. I don't know what the guy was talking about, but apparently, yes, paragons are the best of the dwarves, so... Or they've invented something that's just... How can I say it? I'm just gonna say really cool and amazing that they make them paragons. So there's that.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Wow. Man, Okay, Paragon or 10. Paragons. Okay.
For the love of paragons, please.
Okay, so interacting with each of these statues gives us information. Paragon Branca. Alright. Interesting. Alright, we're just gonna collect these and then we're just gonna head into the town? City, yes.
Were you really in that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Aw, too bad. That's got serious potential.
He's right. What's this? Commission report. The key to the city. Okay. Ooh, what's going on?
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Whoa, so we just have commonplace murder around here for no reason? Dang. Wow, welcome to Orzammar, kids.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion.
Ooh. Signpost. Diamond Quarter right, proving ground straight ahead. Okay. Captain of the Guard, hello.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna go around murdering anybody, so you're totally fine. The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I mean, I know what paragons are, friend, but I'm just wondering, like, the way he phrased it. So, if there's no one to help, do paragons appoint ancestors? Well, do paragons appoint the king? The way he voiced it sounded like it. Okay, sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Oh, yeah. It is, wow. Sometimes you don't look up enough, but there it is. Floor carving. The city of Orzammar. Wow, just like that one? Just like that. Alright. So, where is this person that we're looking for? Because I'm quite confused. Don't tell me he's back outside and we didn't even have to step foot in here. He's heading to Orzammar. He's likely there now. Is he not here? Is he not here? Who is this?
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Alright, we'll get to everybody that has an exclamation point on their head later on. We need to figure out where to go. So back to the Hall of Heroes. He might be outside. I mean, if he's a dwarf or anything, he's not allowed inside. So that makes sense.
You know, you never did tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So, what did you do in there?
A training exercise. I would observe an object, and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
You are not telling me that you played I Spy against yourself for 20 days?
There are a lot of things in Lothering that begin with G.
Okay. Ah, here he is. See, he was over here the entire time. It just wasn't marking him.
Step right, maker's breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
You're whatever your name is, right?
You've, heard of me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Just kill him, son. We can search his belongings for it.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Sten, tear his arms off.
No, I swear I don't have it. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe, name of Dwin.
Oh, wait. Dwin? That Dwin? If you're lying, you do know we'll be back.
I'm not, I promise you.
We'll see.
Man, traveling all over East Jablip. Alright, Redcliffe Village. Hopefully we don't have to fight anybody along the way, but I know how this game works. Like that. The game works like that. Hey, it's you again, friend. Man, we are getting our miles in today. Or over the past few days. It must take more than a day, or at least a few hours to jog all over the place, especially if it's constantly daytime.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
Why is that?
Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures are darkspawn.
Yeah, now I get the constant fighting thing, because some dude just killed another dude in town square while we showed up. So, yeah, there's that. I'm looking for a Qunari sword you bought.
Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
Why don't you give up the sword and we'll go?
Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Oh, that must have been that strong box we saw the other time. Was it open last time? I don't think so. You know what? I'm just in the pillaging mood.
I am done.
Cool. Let's go. Other gifts. Okay. Sten sword. Gifting it to Sten.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
I mean, people are doing much worse in a country at war, so finding a sword literally is no problem. Now that you have your sword, shouldn't you report back?
I will return to the Arishok with my report, but it would be a much more thorough and satisfying answer to his question if the Blight were ended first. Don't you agree?
So, you're staying then?
I am one of the Beresad. I have never abandoned the field with a battle unmet.
Well, then I'm glad to have you, Sten.
Yes, it isn't every Grey Warden who has her own Beresad. I will see you reach the Archdemon. Lead the way.
Woo! So we finished that. That is done. Check. That was a lot more trouble than it really should have been, jogging all over the place. Everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Let's travel halfway, haphazardly, to Denerim. Let's say I hope we don't have to fight anyone, but then again, we're traveling a really long way. It's kind of inevitable. Inevitable? Inevitable. Yeah, that's the word. Oh my gosh. We just traveled the entire way without fighting anyone. Oh wow. Cool. I'm chuffed. Really. Okay. What is that? What is that? Forgotten verses. I'm gonna hold on to this for a second. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to that for a second.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes. Let's do that.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Alright, let's just go then. So, in this game, there is, dialogue to harden somebody, and then to just leave them as they are. And to harden them means to, like battle hardening. Or they've seen something, and now they're, not like trauma, but hardened. So they change their ways. They're no longer the funny, go-happy person they used to be. They're now changed in a way because of the certain events that they've been through. And that happens with Alistair in this quest. So I will try and go through both of them, and then we'll go through what I did later on afterwards. Let's get started.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle, you won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Gordana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth. Listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
Ugh, for all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
That's hardly Alistair's fault, is it?
And who in the maker's name are you? Some tart, following after his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
It looks like all she wants is your money.
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting my sister to be so... I'm starting to wonder why I came.
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find. But it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
Let's leave. Now.
I agree. Let's get out of here. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life. That shrew is my sister? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Okay, this is where where the conversation turns. So, I'm pretty sure everything else is like to keep him the way he is, except for this one, which is everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Alright, and then the next time we head back to camp...
You know, I've been thinking.
Alright, what have you been thinking about?
Back when we left Goldanna's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right. I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy.
It's about time, I say.
Then from this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more. I should have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to thank you. Being with you is the one bright spot out of everything that's happened.
I feel the same way.
Let's go. We've got a lot left to do.
Okay, and with that, he has been hardened. With that, I'm going to let you know now that affects things from here until the end of the game. So, Landsmeet, everything else. But if you don't feel like having a different Alistair with different points of view and just not being himself, you can go the other route.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life. That shrew is my sister? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
You don't need her. You have others who care for you. Like when?
Such as? The only person who ever cared about me was Duncan, and he's gone.
I care about you.
Thank you. I'm glad you came with me. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
And there we go. And then back at camp.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend, and I love you.
Aww.
I just wanted to tell you that.
Oh, love you too.
Well, now that that's out of the way, something you need, my dear?
Now that that's out of the way. Okay, so, and that's that. That ends his quest. That ends that, and I'm going to leave him unhardened, because this way I can have certain things pan out the way I want them to later on in the game. Also, if you enter into the conversation where it's hardened, the only way to get out of that is really taking the penalty of -10 heart or friendship points at the end of it. So there's an option when you're going through the dialogue where it says, no, I don't want you to do that, or that's not what I meant. And he responds in a way where it's -10 friendship points. Alright, I think we're going to end here for today. We're going to have to deal with Flemeth later on. Definitely before the game. If you don't deal with her before the game, Morrigan leaves. That's just a heads up. So we're going to deal with her soon. Next episode's going to be the start of Orzammar. And then after we go through Orzammar and help them pick a new king, because it looks like they need help with that apparently. And that's just the crowning right the warden has at this moment. I mean, she just People just let her have her way, and she does. We're going to be, after that, we're going to be going to Nature the Beast. But before that, in between that, we're going to be dealing with Flemeth, definitely. Because Flemeth must be stopped so we can have Morrigan as our friend. It's only fair. Alright. Yeah. Looking upon our party. Shouldn't be long now.